What is going on, guys? Sonic and the Bean Show here. Today we're looking at the brand new Shantae Nendoroid figure by Good Smile Company. So this is actually a requested review. I have been asked to review this by a viewer. I never knew this actually existed, to be honest. Now, I am familiar with the character Shantae. I have played one of the games before. I think it was called Half Genie Hero, I do believe. But I never knew she had a Nendoroid figure. That one actually caught me by surprise. I wasn't expecting that. But there's a lot of new Nendoroids that's been coming out recently. I definitely got to get a hold of them when they release. But let's go over the packaging. So you do get an open window of the figure and all the accessories that she comes with. Good Smile Company logo up here. There is the product number and then a render shot of the figure. Here is the top of the box. And then there is the bottom. Here is the side. So we're really just getting some more shots of the figure right here. And then here is the back right here. So yeah. So that is pretty much the packaging right there. So without further ado, let's go ahead and crack this out of the packaging and take a closer look. Alright, so here's the figure out of the box right here. So you can already see I have her on the stand right here. And that's mainly because she actually cannot stand on her own. So you are going to have this to support her because her feet are very tiny. So having the tiny feet with the big head and then on top of the hair, she's not really going to be able to stand at all. Now even without the hair, if I just pop this off, she's still gonna have a hard time standing. So as you can see, trying to, she wants to tend to fall back. I can't position her feet. There is a swivel, but even then, moving the arms or whatever, she is going to not want to stand. So keep that in mind. That's probably my only gripe with this figure, but this may not bother some people because maybe you don't really care. Maybe you actually like displaying your Nendoroids with their stand anyway. Me personally, I do like to display them without the stand. But yeah, that's probably my only gripe, is that she just can't really seem to stand on her own without the support arm. But I have to say, this is actually a really good looking Shantae Nendoroid. It actually makes me like want a Figma now, I think it's just because the paint on this figure is really clean. So there's actually some shading going around the hair that you can see. It's it's a long thing of hair right here, but there is some shading around to the sides, and you can see it like underneath, underneath here. It's like all around the hair right here, and it's really clean. Even the gold, the gold thing on her forehead right here, it's actually really clean as well. I really love the paint job here. I think the face is nice too. There's like no misprints or anything going on there. These earrings, you can move these, but I believe these are actually sculpted on. I'm not sure if you can actually take those off. I don't really want to break them either, but they are painted well. The gold gauntlets, on her forearms, they're pretty nice too. The pants, there's like some wrinkles going on there. You got her heels there. Overall, I think it's a really nice looking Shantae Nendoroid figure. I think they did a really nice job with this. I really just love the face for the most part. I think all the interchangeable faces, they all look really good. But the paint's really clean on this. I really gotta give them props for that. So now for the articulation, so the head, the neck is just on a hinge, so you can have her look up and down. So you can have her look down about here, and then she can look up about here. You get a swivel out of that. There is a full rotation to the arms, but it does have the same problem I have with like my other Nendoroids, where the more I want to move it, it actually wants to tend to pop out. So just keep that in mind. It doesn't really seem to do that though for this arm. This arm's actually okay, but it still looks like it wants to pop out still. So you have that. You can move the gauntlet along with the hand, so there's a swivel out of that, mainly because you can like interchange these, so you can interchange the arms and then the hands as well. So you have that. There's nothing going on with the torso, but coming down to the hips, you can have her kick forward about here. If you move it anymore, she's just gonna want to kick out to the side, but then you can have her kick back about here. The legs are also interchangeable. They are just on a ball peg. So let me, or you know what, maybe it was just this leg, because I know they give you like an interchangeable leg. So let me try to, there you go. Yeah, so you have a ball peg right there, because they do give you an interchangeable leg. It's like you know, it's like slightly bent this time for you know, some extra posing. So let me put this leg back there. All right, there you go. And then like I said earlier, there's a swivel for the feet, and that's about it. Well, for the feet at least, but you do have the rotation to the hair. You really just get a swivel out of that. Now you can interchange the hair. So this is like a neutral, you know, just a neutral hair right there. But this one right here, this is for her to do like her hair whip. So it's like this. I wish there was like a hinge, because you're only really just getting a swivel out of that. I wish you can try to hinge it for different angles. You can see that it's kind of out like this. I gotta like push her back a little bit, because it's like that. It's like kind of up like that. But yeah, she's kind of like whipping up. I wish there was a way you can give it a hinge so you can like put in different angles. But yeah, you do get like her hair whip right there, so that is nice. Now I am gonna go over all the other accessories, but I do want to show off how to, like, you know, interchange the face. So you really take off this hair piece, the front hair, like that. As you can see, the face slide off like that. Now for your accessories, you are getting 2 extra interchangeable faces. So you have one where she's basically winking at you, and then there's another one where, you know, she's more angry looking. This is actually something you can use for, like, you know, if you're gonna put her in like an attacking sort of position. So you have that. There is one where she turns into a monkey, and there is actually head articulation for that, so you can move at the head. You have these 4 extra interchangeable arms for, like, you know, different posing if you want to do that, because you can switch out the arms. You have an interchangeable leg for, you know, some more posing with that. And, you know, you can also interchange the hands, so you can put, well, not all of the hands. Some of them are, I believe, are actually on to the arms, but some of them, like the fire one, I believe you can actually you know, take off if you want. You have 2 extra interchangeable arms, and that's just to have her arms a bit more open this time for another pose. There's an extra peg for the neck, and then you have you know, the stand and the support arm. And then, like I showed off earlier, you do have the extra interchangeable hair for like her doing like her hair whipping. Now I actually want to show off something that I didn't I believe I didn't show off that better. So the earrings, you can move them, like I said. You can actually move them up, like up about here really, and you can do this for every, or well, you know, you can really do this with all the other interchangeable faces. So let me bring in like this one, for example, the winking one, but you can move each earring. I'll use this one too, so you can move the earrings if you want. And while I was messing around with these, you actually can take off the earrings if you want. You really just slide them like that, as you can see. Of course there's a hole right there for the earring, but yeah, you can slide them off and then just slide them on. So yeah, you can actually take off the earrings. But that's pretty much that. That's all the accessories Shantae is getting. I can't think of what else they could have gave her, because again, I didn't really play all of the Shantae games. I think I've only just played the Half Genie Hero game, but I hear that a lot of her games are actually really good. So I guess it's nice to have like a Shantae figure in my collection, you know. Alright, so that is going to wrap up this review on the Good Smile Company Shantae Nendoroid figure. I think it's a pretty nice looking Shantae Nendoroid. Even though it's a figure that wasn't really on my wish list, I can say I am pretty impressed on how well they did this one. There are a few things I'm not a fan of on the figure, but so far I think it's pretty solid. I think aesthetically it looks great. If you want to know where to get this, I actually bought mine at Big Bad Toy Store. I believe this figure sold out as of right now on the Good Smile Company website. So I would try Big Bad Toy Store to see if they still got theirs. But thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed the review. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments down below, and I will definitely catch you guys in the next video. Take care, my friends.